Hi, this is Mike Smith. This is a short video on what's stopping you. What is stopping you? What's stopping you from taking that moment when you're sitting next to a tree by the river, and in that moment, you're feeling that you are connected with all of life, and you say, "This is beautiful." What is stopping you from taking that and walking around with that every day? With that, when seeing that every day? What is stopping you from walking through a crowded street and seeing all of the people moving, the cars, the buildings, seeing it as your mind, seeing it as completely as all of your mind? What's stopping you from doing that? We get lost. We get lost in our dreams. We get lost in the dramas and in the story. We wake up and we have these things we feel like we have to take care of. We get lost in that. As we get lost in these dreams, we feel like we have to fix them. And we say, "I can't sit by the tree until I fix it. Until I fix everything. Until I fix all these drama and these problems that I have." And as we try to keep fixing these problems, the reason we're trying to fix them is to get to where? To get to our beautiful place of peace, of grace. So we're doing things unaware that we're actually looking for something that's there all the time. Because everything we're seeing appears from awareness, as awareness. Everything is awareness appearing as that. So you go to the supermarket or the food store and you're trying to get through the crowd to get home to sit in peace with your bowl of soup. You just want to get to that place where you're looking for peace in that bowl of soup. The quietness of you and the soup. While you're in line at the supermarket, you're not realizing that the people in line, the floor, the cashier, the ringing of the bells, is awareness itself, is that peace, that place you're trying to get to. It is appearing right now as all of that too. It takes a little way of looking, a little different way of looking to see that. You have to step back and re-look. And look through the place that you're looking for. The peace that you're looking for is basically you appearing as all of this. It's rather complex, and this is not anything that any religion is going to teach you. Religions are going to teach you that there's a separate form of a God over there. And that does nothing but separate you. It creates a very solid me, separate me story, trying to get to some other place over there. So they're not going to teach you about this. Schools aren't going to teach you about this. Schools are basically going to teach you that there's a separate you that has to go to get to another place. It's just like religion. It's all a me story. The me is not really real. Take a look at thoughts and ideas about this me. They change. But what's always been there the entire time? What has been appearing the entire time? Presence awareness. When you go and sit on the beach and look out at the grand ocean, what do you see? What is the whisper that comes to you? It says, "You're home." This whisper, as you sit on the beach, alone at night, that says you're home. This whisper that almost makes you cry. Maybe it does make you cry. As you sit there in peace and grace. And you say, I need to return to this. Life is too hard. It's the dream that's too hard. I'm not saying that everything is a dream and the people are not real. Other people are real. They have their own feelings, their own emotions, their own love, and their own hate, and their own battles. But stop any of them and sit eye to eye, quietly, And you'll know the whisper within them. You'll know the whisper that's there. You'll speak directly to the whisper. So when you're in that food store and you're in line and it's packed and you're trying to get to someplace, listen for the whisper that's there. Look for the grace of the present awareness appearing as everything. Stop and look for that. That is you. There's no defined edges or borders as to where this presence of you begins and ends and starts with another person, because there is not another person. They're just appearances. So the first thing I said was you have things we do, drama and items we feel like we have to get done in order to really sit and be this. The most amazing thing is if you stop, if you really stop and go into this presence, all those things are taken care of. So let's say you have an issue right now, and your issue is that you're having you're having a quarrel with your boyfriend or something, and you're not sure how to fix it. And you feel like, well, I'll sit in peace after I fix this quarrel. This will bring me the peace. The quarrel is present awareness appearing as a quarrel. It doesn't need to be fixed. Go into that place of presence. And that place of presence is what's always been around. It's there all the time. I can't point you directly to it. It's so hard. That would be like the sky asking where the sky is. It's just a knowing. Become that knowing. Once you become that knowing, the problem that you have with your boyfriend, don't do anything about it. Do nothing. It'll take care of itself. These things come and go on their own. You didn't sit down and say, I'm going to create a problem. So now you sit down and say, well, now I have to fix this problem that you didn't create. It just appeared. He said one thing, you said another thing, and now all of a sudden you have, well, now we have this. So release all of those problems. Walk away from them. Watch them take care of themselves. You don't have to hold those up and control those. Not at all. You never did. You think you actually created those. You didn't. Even the first form of any relationship comes with two people talking. They didn't script down what they were going to say. They just said it naturally. So it flows. Allow that flow to take place. By letting go of this, the one notion that I have to fix all this stuff before I can go into my own peace and grace, that's just a thought, just like all your other thoughts. Step away from those. Open to it right now. Stop. Just simply stop. And say, I am full. Life is full. Life is appearing as this me. And then go out and explore the world and look at it with these eyes. Challenge yourself and say, how do I see awareness appearing as everything? And look at things. And if you have to, label them. Oh, look, a tree. And then feel the presence in that tree. Awareness is appearing as a tree. And awareness is appearing as that person driving their motorcycle very fast through traffic. That's awareness. These are the biggest challenges we have. This world is going faster and faster and faster. And it's becoming more difficult. It's almost as if the light bulb was about to go out. So it's getting brighter and brighter on that dimensional level. Slip into the other dimensional level. The dimensional level that connects all of them. And what is it that watches and connects everything is what you are. So So we're at the 10 minutes of rambling here. I thought I'd do a longer video and kind of bring some of this out. I hope you enjoyed it. And practice some of these. Enjoy them. Goodbye.